You cannot say you're a child of God, but you have all these things next to you, your stones, your jewelries, and all these things that you said that's going to bring you good luck. You cannot say you're a child of God, but you carry these things. You think that these things are going to bring you good luck. These things are more harmful to you than... Hello motivators, welcome to Motives to Life, where motive is to stay up, never down. My name is Becca, and on my channel I talk all things God, nursing, beauty, women empowerment, and so much more. So you know this is the month of October, and in October there's so many things that are going on, especially in the kingdom of darkness. And I just want to talk about some things as we as believers are doing more harm to ourselves. Some of these things that I'm about to tell you are so dangerous. They are more dangerous to ourselves than good. See, one thing the enemy does is to come to kill, steal, and destroy. That is his goal. I'm going to break this into 3 parts: how the devil uses things, people, situations in your life, places that we may go to cause more harm to you. One thing I want to talk about that God actually hates with passion is false God. It's worshiping false God. It's worshiping anything that is false, like things that we may think that we are not worshiping, that we are not aware of, that we believe in, that we put our belief other than God, other than Jesus Christ himself. God absolutely hated. If you read your Bible, you will know that these things is what actually delayed the Israelites from going to the promised land. It's not because of anything. It's because they keep complaining. They keep believing in other gods. They keep worshiping other gods. There was not patience into trusting in God and believing that God would give them this land. So they go into other things and they worship other gods. I'm telling you, it is so dangerous. We as believers, you may think, oh, I'm not worshiping other gods. I'm not doing no harm. Oh yeah. Oh no, I'm not worshiping other gods. There's no other things that I believe in. I'm telling you, you are doing more harm to yourself than good. And you may not be aware of some of these things that I'm about to say. As I was a believer, I was a Christian, I was not aware of any of these things that I'm even about to tell you, thinking that these things are bringing me good luck, these things are bringing me good, but actually these things are bringing me harm. We as Christians, we worship other gods without being aware. And the ways that we worship other gods without being aware is we believe in other things beside God. When we involve ourselves in like horoscope reading, when we involve in ourselves in card reading, when we involve ourselves in palm reading, when we go to psychics and we look at our horoscope reading, we are worshiping other gods. We are telling ourselves that we do not believe in Jesus Christ. We do not believe in God. So whatever this thing that I'm reading about me is what I believe in. And that is one thing God hates. And that is one thing that you can be doing that can be delaying your life, that can be delaying your blessings, because you're not trusting in God. You're trusting in other things. I had a friend who was frustrated with life, and at one point she mentioned, she was like, I'm so frustrated with life that I want to start worshiping other gods. See, we as Christians, we as believers, we are so impatient for what God has promised us. So we rather go to like, oh, let me read about my horoscope and see if me and this man fit. Let me read this, let me do this. I'm telling you, there's nothing that you need to read beside the Bible for God to tell you if you and that person that you love are supposed to be together or not. There's no Taurus and no Libra. There's no Leo, no Capricorn. There's no such thing in the Bible. And one of the things that the enemy is so smart is he makes these things look so good in these days. He makes them look like they are not harmful to us. He makes us feel like these things are just here to just perfect our life, or it brings us excitement because we are out here believing that whatever this horoscope is telling us about ourselves is the truth. I'm telling you, it is not the truth. Whatever that horoscope is telling you about yourself is the work of the enemy, and the devil is behind it. Let me tell you, the enemy, like I stated before, he comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Whatever he's going to tell you is not going to be like, oh, this is what I'm about to tell you here is something bad for you. It's a spirit. He's not going to tell you the moment you start believing the horoscope, you are opening doors for the enemy to come into your life. The moment you start going to palm readers, you're opening doors for the enemy to come into your life. The moment you start bringing false gods, like I'm seeing furnitures of false god in your home, you're believing other gods. He's not going to tell you that these things are bad for you. He's not going to tell you that these things are here to harm you. Matter of fact, his goal is to make these things look like they are just perfectly excellent for you so you can believe in them And next thing you know, you're dealing with cancer. You're dealing with diseases. Next thing you know, you see failure in your life. You cannot move on. Marital delay. You cannot have children. One thing God absolutely hates that he destroyed people from is believing in false gods. If you don't believe in nothing, believe Jesus Christ. Because John 3:16 says, very popular, for God so loved the world that he gave his only son, for whosoever believe in him shall not perish. That is one thing. If you read the Old Testament and the New Testament, you will see that believe, having faith in God is so important. But the moment you start having faith and you put your beliefs in other things, I'm telling you, you open doors for demons. You open doors for attacks. You open doors for spiritual battles. You open doors for curses. You allowing the enemy to do whatever he wants to do in your life. So if you are a Christian and you believe in all this horoscope reading, you believe in all this card reading and all these things and palm readings and all this, oh, let me know about my future, my plan, and all these things. If you are a Christian, you believe in this, I'm telling you, you're worshiping a false God. You're submitting yourself to things that is not of God. And God hates that. I want to share a quick story with you. I was helping someone out, and this person happened to have, cancer, and this person was very young, in her early 50s. I was just helping her out, and I saw she had a keychain, and with this keychain she had evil eye. And I guess they call it evil eye. These things where they stated that it's supposed to get rid of bad spirits. It's becoming so popular. As soon as I saw this person of mine, the Holy Spirit automatically spoke to me, said the reason why she obtained cancer was because she has that keychain of that evil eye, and she believed in that thing more than me. And this lady was a Christian. And I happened to tell her, I was like, the Spirit of God just spoke to me that this keychain that you have, that you believe in, is causing you more harm than good. And automatically she threw it away. The next thing you know, 3 days later, she started feeling better. Y'all, this is a true story. I could not believe it. And I asked her, how did she even obtain this keychain with this evil eye? She was like, oh, she found it in the street. First of all, do you know the devil can put something out there for you on the floor for you to pick up and for you to collect, and that can bring you harm? So all these things is not good for you, which lead me to my next point, how the enemy, what we are doing as Christians that are more dangerous than good, is believing in things. Believing in things like, oh my God. This generation, if we read the Bible, we will see God will open our eyes to so much things that the enemy is doing nowadays that makes things look so good, but it's really bad for us. Even carrying things on your body, jewelry, stones, collecting stones. You cannot say you're a child of God, but you have all these things next to you, your stones, your jewelries, and all these things that you said that's going to bring you good luck. You not say you're a child of God, but you carry these things. You think that these things are going to bring you good luck. These things are more harmful to you than good. And God is saying, my daughter, I am here. Believe in me. Trust in me. I am the way, the truth, and the life. I will protect you. I will guide you. I will give you what you desire. You don't need to believe in all these other things for blessings to come your way. But then we have our stones, we have our crystals, we have our chains. We're collecting things saying that this is gonna bring me good luck. Let me wear this necklace. Do you know you are believing that is a form of false God? That is a form of danger. Anything that somebody gives to you and say, here, wear this is going to give you good luck. All those tiger eyes, all those evil eyes, all these things that you're putting in your body is bringing you more harm than good. And I'm just sitting here watching the world unfold with all these things that is going on. And I'm just like, God, our generation these days, we are worshiping false God. We are doing more harm to ourselves than good. And it's only a matter of fact when the Lord is going to come here on earth and take those that trust in him and believe in him. So Christians, get rid of your crystals, get rid of your stones, get rid of your chains, your keychains, your tiger eyes, get rid of anything that the enemy has put in this world that says this is going to bring you good luck. I'm telling you, it's not bringing you good luck, it's bringing you more harm, which lead me to my next story There's a girl who got sick, and she got sick, and she noticed that her mom was involved in a lot of all this collecting things, collecting stones and everything. I'm telling you, these things led to this daughter sickness because of what the mom is doing. The devil does not give us nothing for free. You may think you're not doing no harm. You may think whatever you're doing is good for you. Whatever you're doing is the best for you. Oh, this is going to bring me good luck. Oh, I'm going to carry this with me so I won't get sick. I'm going to carry this with me so I will have good luck. I'm telling you, God is the way, the truth, and the life. Believe and trust in him. That's all you need. And we wonder why we randomly get all this sickness. We wonder why we randomly get all these problems in our life. It's because we're believing, we're putting God in the back boot of our car, and we're putting our crystals, we're putting our incense, we're putting all this other thing. We're saying, oh, God is good. I'm trying to get rid of evil spirits in my house, so let me burn this incense because this is going to take away evil spirits. Do you not know that you are bringing more demonic spirits into your house by believing those things other than God? The Lord has shed his blood for us. Jesus Christ, he had came here on earth. God came here on earth and shed his blood for us. That means his blood is enough. We don't need to go do any of those things. We don't need to have incense in our house. We don't need to have crystals. We don't need to have necklaces. We don't need to have bracelets. We don't need to have any of these things that are bringing evil in our lives. We don't need to have any of those to say that God is the way, the truth, and the life. To say that God can do it for us. I'm telling you, if you're doing these things, look around you and see the problem the enemy is going to start bringing to you. One thing I'm going to just expose the little secret. When you start believing these crystals, right? The devil is smart. Let me tell you something, okay? His tactic is so smart. When you start believing in these things, right? He's going to answer those prayers. The devil can also answer prayers. If you say, let me go to a palm reader, let me collect this stone for me to get this job. I'm gonna just take this stone, and this stone is gonna help me get this job. Let me just do that, right? You're going to get that job. You're going to get that job. You might get that job. But guess what? That job will bring you a living hell later on. It will cause destruction later on. Problems may happen later on. And if it's not with you, something's going to happen to your children. Something will happen to your spouse. Something negative will happen randomly where you'll be like, where is this problem coming from? Little did you know that that crystal that you said is going to bring you good luck has bring you more harm. But the devil is not going to tell you that though. He's going to make you feel like it's going to bring you some good luck. And then what's going to happen? Boom. Attack. So Christians, we need to be careful in having all these things around us. All these things around us. It's not going to bring us no good luck. It's going to bring us more harm. These things are dangerous. Which led me to my third topics. The enemy loves to use beautiful people to do his work. Popularity, influencing, social media to do his work. To make everything feel like it's okay. The way we dress as believers, the way we dress as Christian, the way we carry ourselves, things that we do that we may think, oh, it's not going to bring us bad luck, but it's actually going to bring us bad luck than good. The devil might use beautiful women to attract men that can cause them to lose their soul. And sometimes some men, they wonder why when they sleep with some beautiful, beautiful girl, they wonder why their lives start going down. And some women, one thing the devil will use is rich men to attract women. And you wonder why, oh, this man has so much money. I'm in love. He has so much money. You don't know the blood sacrifice of that money. You don't know the rituals behind that money. You don't know what the enemy is using to cause you to attract that money. So the enemy can also use people to do his work. Do not be so influenced by the world. If you are not reading your word, if you're not praying, if you're not seeking the Lord's face, I'm telling you, it's going to be so easy for the enemy to use things, people, to do his work. Things, believing in other gods, having equipment, and people. Those are things that the enemy can use, and that can be so dangerous to us than good. If you do not have discernment, pray about discernment. Pray about things. Lift your life into God's hands. Especially if you read the New Testament, the Old Testament, you will know how dangerous some of these things are. Read this scripture to reference how much God hates, how much the Israelites were being delayed of their blessing because of worshiping false God and having all this equipment in their home and all this equipment of things that they believe in and that they focus on. I'm in the book of 1 Samuel right now. In Samuel 7, it says, then all the people of Israel turned back to the Lord. So Samuel said to all the Israelites, if you are returning to the Lord with all your heart, then rid yourself of the foreign gods, with a lower G, with the foreign gods and the Ashtoreths, and commit yourselves to the Lord and serve him only, and he will deliver you out of the hand of the Philistines. So the Israelites put away their Baals and Ashtoreth and served the Lord only. Some of us, we have all these Baals. Some of us, we have all these things that the enemy is saying. Some of us, all these Baals, all this false God, all these things that we are worshiping, all these things that we are believing in, the enemy has expanded it. He has expanded this stuff. And these things are so harmful to us. These things are so dangerous to us. So when you get rid of it, when you get rid of your stuff, when you stop believing your horoscope, you stop believing your palm reading, you stop believing in all these other gods, I'm telling you, God is going to see you through in anything that you need in life. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, and nobody comes before him. He is God. He's the ultimate God. He's the same God yesterday, today, and forever. He's the God that said, let there be light. And there was light. So I don't even understand why people are believing in the universe. What in the world is the universe? Nowadays, I'm starting to see more people are believing the universe is going to do it for me. The universe is going to do it for me. What? God created the universe. Why are you worshiping the universe? You worship the universe, you worship the devil. Because there's no any other God besides Jesus Christ is of the enemy. It is of the devil. Because God is the way, the truth, and the life. There's no one that comes before Jesus. Nobody. So you believe in all this other stuff, I'm telling you, you're doing more harm to yourself than good. If you're a Christian and you ever said the universe, I'm telling you, go on your knees and pray. Because there's no such thing as the universe. I believe in the universe. So that is all for this video. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and comment below. Let's talk. What other gods that I didn't mention that people are believing in that are doing more harm than good? All right, so if you didn't watch my story of my friend, what happened to my friend when she started believing other gods and stuff, please go ahead and watch that video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. And us believers, let's believe in the true God. He's the way, the truth, and the life. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed day. Bye.